Here we go, as balanced a skill set as we have for a fighter in this division, and she was pretty tight-lipped in our fighter meeting in terms of what her strategic approach would be here tonight. She can do it all. She's a well-rounded fighter, and I get excited, John, but I gotta limit myself when I start to make these comparisons, because I want to yell Valentina. Wow. But I think Erin Blanchfield, a young fighter, that when you see Erin Blanchfield, you go, wow, that's a future champion. That's what I get with this kid. I believe that her skill set, her ability to be so well-rounded gives her an opportunity to have a massive future. But you don't get a future unless you take care of what happens right now. That's getting her hand raised tonight. And not unlike a lot of our young athletes, she started mixing the martial arts. It was no Taekwondo base or a wrestling base. She's been doing it all since a very young age, and obviously the results in the UFC certainly speak to that. So here is Xiaonan, the bona fide strawweight contender. And I would suggest to you, in terms of her UFC body of work, she has already overachieved, even though she hasn't realized her first UFC championship opportunity. A lot of people believe that Zhang Weili and Xiaonan are the two best strawweights in the world, and even though they're both out of China, they are firmly on a collision course. But the big wins have absolutely started to pile up for the Team Alpha male trained Xiaonan. Who could forget the knockout of Jessica Andrade at UFC 288? And if she can get the job done here tonight, her next fight very well could be in a championship set. So much UFC history is played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, TABATHA Baby And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Xiaonan!
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, so here we go with round one. Going to be very interesting to see how this plays out stylistically, because both women can truly do it all.
This is a very close fight, very competitive fight. Both of these young women are so well-rounded that you can't find an advantage for either fighter. I'm so excited I can barely stay in my seat. Beautiful punch lands.
Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with. Lands a solid kick right there. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet.
It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace, too. Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
And the front kick is there. Nice job by Xiaonan.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Immediately gets the underhook, and now some knees. Man, one knee after the next by her tonight. She certainly got that part of her game working.
It's such a damaging strike, and for her to land this many knees, it's insane.
Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Xiaonan. Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was, and she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
Swing and a miss by Xiaonan. And there's a takedown attempt. Oh, beautiful counter on the uppercut. Perfectly timed. Man, her leg kicks are so good. Leg kick now. All right, so a pretty good series of kicks by her there as she continues to really land at will tonight.
I mean, there is no tell to when she is going to throw that kick, and before her opponent can react, the leg is already back and loaded up again. Oh, the kick landed.
She's got that single collar in the clinch now. And now some separation between the two athletes.
Big body kick.
All right, so now we see some bruising on that calf on the lead leg, DC.
Well, she talked about it in the fighter meeting. She goes, we are going to beat her lead leg up. She's found a lot of success doing that to this point.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Huge knee land. She gains separation, breaks that clinch position.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Just misses there with the left. Seems to have timed that counter pretty well. Lead kick is true there by TABATHA RICCI. Under a minute to go.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, beautiful land with the front kick there. Defensively, not a good sign for her that strike got through.
It landed exactly where she needed it to. She has to make changes, start turning the elbow inside to try to make her kick toe to her elbow.
All right, she's in the full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position. And now she has her back. Oh, into the mount.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Xiaonan's back in full mount. Round 2 next.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch.
All right, what a round it was. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights, DC, and she can throw knees with anybody in this division.
She is a high-level Muay Thai fighter. She has a great understanding of using everything available. In that round, it was the knees, and those knees really did control that round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, round 2. All right, well, she landed a high number of knees in the previous round. She told us on Thursday, I need a finish here tonight to propel my career forward. See if she can keep it going here in this next round.
Well, if you need to finish someone, this is one of the best ways to try and accomplish that. Throw those knees with vicious intent, and look for the finish. She did a great job of finding a number of knees that will slow down her opponent as the fight goes forward.
Ricci going for the takedown, but unable to land. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. It doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
All right, so you can see her leg is hurt, and now she's starting to limp a little bit, DC. So certainly something that bears watching as this fight continues.
Yeah, we got to keep our eyes on it. Her movements are labored. She's been very compromised from those leg kicks. Oh, nice.
Xiaonan's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Oh, just out of range with that right hand.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Oh, effective strike from the clinch there by Xiaonan. Now these two women separate from the clinch. Xiaonan's left calf now starting to show signs of bruising, so the calf kicks have started to have an effect. Well, she told us she wanted to kick more in this one tonight, and she is certainly doing that to great effect.
She is doing it, and she's being very effective. She is winning the fight with her legs.
Nice lead hook by Ricci. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, huge knee to the head, perfectly timed and placed. Ricci's thigh on the outer part really starting to show signs of bruising here. She has absorbed a lot of leg kicks here tonight. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Well, we sat down with her on Thursday. She said it's all coming together, and she has put on a striking clinic tonight. Clearly her best performance in the UFC.
The only danger was if her opponent could get it to the ground. She could not, and you saw how well a high-level striker can work whenever she's very comfortable.
Ricci going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. There's another nice kick. Solid kicks across the board from her tonight.
I mean, she throws the kick without any wind-up. There's no tell to when she's coming.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round two. Just missed with the left there. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without. Well, you know how tough she is moving pretty well, but yet another strike effectively targets that lead leg.
But you can see it in the small movements that these calf kicks are starting to take an effect on her. She has got to do something different. It may be time to switch her stance.
Oh, there's the head kick. Looked like there might have been a window there. Instead, it is blocked by Ricci.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Just unable to quite find that range.
Oh, nice.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Went for the inside leg kick. Well, she landed a flush knee there, DC, making great use of her size advantage in this one. Oh, she is as relentless as any striker on this roster, man or woman, eternally aggressive with her strikes. Got to be careful, of course, not to gas out, but so far so good for her here in this round. Nice jab there by Xiaonan. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. All right, round three coming up next. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. Well, she is wearing it. That cut continues to leak down into her eye. Some replays from all the action in that previous round.
Yeah, John, that's called the trickle-down effect.
Yeah.
It comes down the face, right into the eye. You don't want to be dealing with that. You want to have clear vision when you're in the octagon with one of the best fighters in the world. But it's her irresponsible defenses that have led her to this point.
Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight. Well, a nice block there and an even better counter straight by Xiaonan.
No idea how these two women are standing. They are both landing massive shots.
Going to the body now with that hook, well placed there by Xiaonan. Really nice defense there. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown use? Ricci gets hit by that leg kick, so maybe that one gets her attention.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Ricci's eye is starting to swell shut. Back and forth we go. Nice. Nicely done. Massive head kick. Front kick to the body is there. Nice job by Xiaonan.
We'll work with that jab. Jab lands.
Just out of range with that right hand. Well, she better not be too dismissive of this calf kick because I see some visible bruising now.
Well, the first one doesn't bother you, but then before you know it, all of a sudden you can barely walk. She needs to start checking right now.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Shooting for the takedown here. Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight.
That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills on this point.
Hook to the head lands flush there by Xiaonan. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Nice counter with the hook shot there by Xiaonan. Massive head kick. Ricci goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attempt. Oh, shot to the body connects there. Beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of body shots overall in the fight, but in the latter stages, smart to work the body. Oh, man, it is the weapon that has changed the game, and she lands another bruising calf kick there.
Another bruising calf kick. She's an amazing fighter. She knew what she wanted to do, and she has gotten it done to this point.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight. Her opponent made it creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Oh, she's got the Dorsch choke now.
She flattens her out. There's going to be a lot of trouble.
"20 seconds left. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Final seconds here. Xiaonan's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Xiaonan's in half guard.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Take a seat.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
She landed a flush knee to the body there, DC. She's the taller fighter in this equation, and that certainly helps her cause there.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Really good job by her in the bottom position to land a strike and not idle there.
Nice pass. Great shot from the top position. I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Xiaonan. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landing.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight. Great job landing from the top position. Watch armbar here.
Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapped.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Johnny Didi just gets up.
Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet the defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
Especially off your back. She's so good off of her back that she's giving herself a chance to get these submissions. But her opponent is so gifted defensively. She's so responsible. She's doing a great job of just staying safe every time her opponent tries to submit her.
Strong elbow there. Ricci's back in full guard. That's a powerful strike from bottom position. Xiaonan's in half guard now.
That was a slick transition.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Xiaonan. She's got her back now, DC, and maybe Shark's going for a choke. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Making all these shots count. Good ground and pound here.
She's so busy because it's working. She's doing a great job of landing those ground strikes.
Ricci's right back to the full mount here. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move. She is so dominant from the top position.
Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position.
Oh, good defense, yes.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
She's got to continue to fight from her back, and that's exactly what she's doing.
Xiaonan's back in full guard now. All right, so we told you we would monitor this storyline. The cut was opened up early in the fight, and it is getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. I mean, this is a beautiful choice by this young lady. She does a great job of getting after her opponent, making sure that if she gets you hurt, she continues to attack the area that she has you hurt.
Nice job by her there to block that shot. Lands a big elbow there. 20 down, 5 to go.
All right, sit down, sit down. Don't worry about the cut, you're fine. It's a little bit of blood, not a big deal, not gonna stop the fight. I don't even want you thinking about that. Refocus, let's get our mind right. I need you to go.
All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed a lot of damaging strikes in this fight. We'll see if she can recover.
She didn't do a good job of moving her head. She was a stationary target, and she paid for it. Now, her opponent recognized that the target was stationary, and she went all out trying to land big shots, and she opened up a nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
She lands a beautiful leg kick.
Able to check that kick as well.
Another one.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Xiaonan. Ricci's left leg is damaged now. Perhaps it was that last kick that did the damage, but you can see a clear limp that the fighter is dealing with right now. Takedown defense is there. Rips the body there. Try to establish that jab. Well, the bruising on her calf is really getting bad now, DC. Certainly she can lean on the physical toughness, but I'm not sure she's going to be able to stand up much longer.
She's got to try to get the takedown, John. She's got to get off of her feet. She can barely stand. She's not able to move. She's got to get close, get to a clinch, try to drag this fight to the floor.
Look at the clinch there is good by Xiaonan.
Those are big strikes.
Just unable to quite find that range. She missed with that jab. Takedown defense holds up.
Nice transition. She's stepping over the mount here. In the half guard.
Ricci's in full guard now. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, she's got her back. Under 3 minutes remain in round 5. Ricci's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area.
I think she hurt her.
Oh, she is hurting for certain.
Oh!
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really lighten her up now. Oh, she didn't telegraph that one at all. Spinning back fist. Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the scorecard.
Well, she's got to do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it go to the judges.
Immediately gets the underhook.
She gets in very...
Oh, she is wobbled now.
Oh, my goodness. Oh. She's getting up, yep.
90 seconds to go to decide this one. Well, the calf kick continues to revolutionize the game, and man, she's gonna be sore tomorrow, my goodness.
We could have never guessed it, that this strike would be the thing that moved MMA forward. But boy, what a equalizer this calf kick has become. Full side control now.
Nicely done.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Man, she just continues to eat shots right on that cut. I'm not sure they're going to let this thing go much longer.
Well, she's got to get moving, Johnny. She's got to be more offensive because your offense can be your defense. Right now, she's waiting, and she is getting beat up, and the cut just keeps getting worse. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
20 seconds to go in the fight. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passive, right away passive, trying to pass to get good ground and pound off.
Ricci's now looking for a Darce choke.
She's starting to advance. It's very deep now.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-47, and 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Xiaonan!
All right, so the judges are unanimous in their decision. She gets it done tonight. Big tests lie ahead. Tonight, she passed this one.
You knew right away that this would be her toughest fight, and it showed itself in the octagon. Her opponent is a